Next, we got Gran Torino. So I'll pick it up with this one to just kind of keep the old school vibe going. So Gran
Yeah.
Torino was the OG and mentor of All Might to some extent. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, he's the one who kind of guided him and taught him the ways of how to master One for All and how to be a hero. And he was the mentor of his mentor. So he was the eighth wielder of One for All. His actual mentor that passed it down to him was the seventh mentor wielder, and she got mentored by Gran Torino. Gran Torino was like they ain't their partners, but still some level of mentorship, similar to how she was for All Might. And so um, I decided to go with Magic Johnson being Gran Torino.
Okay. Let's see where we going.
You see where I'm going with this one?
Let's see where we
Since
going.
LeBron James is All Might, who was the guy before LeBron? It was Mike. Well, who was Mike before Mike? It was Magic. But we talking about the similarities in terms of powers and everything that actually mentor somebody. Magic was a better mentor in a lot of ways. That how do I wield this power of being super strong? How do I wield this power of all the might that I have? Man, how do I figure out how to be the guy, but I'm a pass first guy? Triple doubles. I can score a little bit, I can rebound, I can pass. How do I do all this together? How do I figure out how to win like this?
Right.
Magic Johnson. That's the man who I talk to. So, but who was the guy before him? The middle ground between those two is Magic. Mike. Mike was the guy. And so Mike passed down some parts to him because Mike taught LeBron to extent how to be the guy in this new era. How do you
Mm.
wield all the powers in this way? And before Mike, it was Magic. So Magic taught Mike, and LeBron learned from both of them. So I think that's the line that I have here of like Gran Torino, seventh wielder, All Might. I hate that I don't remember her name, but Gran Torino, seventh wielder, All Might, Magic, Mike, LeBron.
I like it, man. I like it. See, I doing this, just to let you know, it says it's trying to reconnect, so I might cut out. I hope I don't. But just like listening to you talk now, it makes me kind of wish we went Mike as All Might and just went ahead and made LeBron Midori. But LeBron too old to be Deku, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Currently. But it would have made a lot of sense. If we did this 5 years ago, I mean, if My Hero came out 5 years ago, we definitely could have went Mike as All Might, Braun as Deku. I'm back. Told you.
Yeah, I saw it on my phone, man. It's all good.
uh, but yeah, I wish we could have done that a little bit now. Just go in Mike, Braun, then this could have been Magic. It would have fit perfectly. But I see where you was going though. Either way, it's a good comp.
Yeah.
Old
But
man.
but go ahead and do your comp, man. Who you got?
All right, my Gran Torino comp. I went Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Old man, the older player, older guy, still in the league though. I didn't go retired, but older guy, explosive, and can still contribute. So we saw Gran Torino fight. He still can contribute. He's fast. He's explosive. You know, he can still get in there, mix it up, but we ain't dependent on him no more. You know what I mean? And that's
Mm-hmm.
Russ. We ain't dependent on him no more. And then Gran Torino end up in the hospital. But Russ is just he's that guy, man. Shoot, this past summer we didn't know if Russ was gonna be on the team. It was rumors about him getting a deal in the overseas league for $1 million, something like that. We didn't think Russ was gonna be on the team, but he older, man. We don't know. People wouldn't think about Gran Torino like that before he was introduced. Nobody was out here like Carl Gran Torino.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pulls up in the store. He starts helping, Deku and talking to All Might and stuff. Russ kind of helps young players. A lot of young players speak highly of Russ and respect him. And he can still be explosive and quick and give you that good, give you a offensive punch. But we don't depend on him like that no more. We just can't. He cannot be the guy we depend on. You know what I mean? And that's why I went Russ for Gran Torino.
I like that. I think, yeah. That's a good pick, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dang, that's a good one, bro. You kind of get with that.
Appreciate it. All respect to Russ, man. I don't mean to call you old, but you ain't the Russ of old. I remember MVP Russ and what you could do. And I just said a lot of, people might say I've slandered Russell Westbrook here and there. But I remember when Russ was the guy. I remember MVP Russ. And that was a crazy season. And you had some crazy games, brother. And I will never forget. But Gran Torino, you remember in the show they would show flashbacks of Gran Torino when he was younger and like mentoring, the seventh wielder, and he was tall.
He was tall and yoked up.
Yeah, we was like the Gran Torino.
Brother, I'm glad you brought that up. What we never saw what happened. What happened for that man to go from looking like All Might to somebody like the little old man from Up? Like, come on, bro.
The old man from Up. He reminded me of Onoki from Naruto so bad. Mm-hmm. The old man from the Earth Village. Or I guess, you know what I'm talking about.
Sand, you know what I'm saying.
Stone. Ending in stone. But, yeah, man, Gran Torino was tall, yoked. He looked like the number one hero around here. Now he this big. You know what I mean? So, I think Russ kind of just fit that. Like, I feel like if there was like kids watching Russ right now, and if you was 10, 11, 12, the last few years when Russ was in LA and then went to Denver and stuff, and seeing the bad plays he made and stuff, he made some good plays before somebody get on my case. But seeing the bad mistakes he used to make, the shots he used to take, and how they were slandering him on social media and TikTok and whatnot, kids probably think Russ sucked, or he's just like a athletic guy that's on the team, like he ain't skilled. But if I put on that MVP Russell Westbrook highlights, you'll be like, dang, this Russ? Like, yeah, MVP, average triple-double. Team with no other all-stars on it. Got him to the playoffs. You know what I mean? He's just like Cam Newton. When Cam Newton was in his prime, he was Superman, Cam Newton. But if you was just starting to watch football when the Patriots signed Cam Newton, you probably thought he was trash. You probably was like, oh, I mean, he's just a guy. No, brother. Let me show you what Gran Torino used to look like. What was I? So, yeah, I went Russ.
Yeah, I almost wanted to go D-Wade just for quirkiness of like D-Wade was the Flash and he used to bounce around and hop around and he was the quick one. And Gran Torino he's so quick, bro. Like the jet propulsion he go through and he's just like pew, 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 bounce around the room when he started throwing them hands on Deku. You're like, man, you land one good hit on me, you can get to work. That's how D-Wade is. When he was prime Flash, he used to pew, pew, flashing around, Euro stepping around people, drag stepping everybody. And it's like, dang, bro, they snatch folks ankles off and stuff. Like, so I thought about going Wade for quirk, but to keep the thread going of Gran Torino to LeBron. Shoot, even how Magic is somewhat of a mentor for Luka. Like, as a Laker, you follow in that same lineage, and as a wielder of the power of being a tall playmaker, you follow the lineage of that too. So that's why I went Gran Torino for this one, man. But I like your Westbrook pick, man. I think that lines up a lot, man. So
I like your Magic pick. It's a good one. We let the people decide on that one.
I think that's the best head to head that we gonna have, honestly. I think
It's
that's the
looking
one that's over everybody else we got.